Wow, welcome back everyone. Oh, it's been so long, I barely remember how to do this. Um, oh, lots has happened in life since last time. Ooh, temporal gear. Okay, but oh, everything's happening all at once. How unfortunate. A heavy temporal storm is approaching. Alright, that's fine. Welcome back. Yeah, like I said, lots has happened. I barely remember how to do this, but that should be fine. I'll just wing it. Anyways, before I get too ahead of myself, I have been playing, like, I haven't really had a lot of time to play, but I have done a little bit of playing. And so I'll show you. I finished this thing, and I basically just took blocks from this thing, because I can't really fire another batch either way. But this should be... Yeah, these brown bricks are finished. They need to cool down. And can I get in here? Okay. I stacked bricks all the way to the ceiling, so there should be like a couple of bricks to work with. Yeah, so anyways, I did finish that, but I also did a bit of building in creative. So I'm gonna jump over to my building world and show you. So be right back. Alright, so welcome. So I built this in creative, and it's not like finished. And if you look at the outside, it's not that great, right? So, but anyways, I built it as like a, I don't know, like a mock-up or something. But I felt it was a little bit too big and too awkward to try and like shape and like build an exterior with that. So I tried scaling it down, but oh yeah, by the way, I had that like inspiration board. I can throw it up again that I worked towards, so you can see some aspects of every image. This big, I don't know what this is. This big thing, like tools everywhere. Yeah, anyhow. So I decided to like try and scale it down a bit. And so I ended up with this. And this one's detailed a bit more. We have like stuff laying around everywhere. This one's a bit smaller, like everything is more tightly packed in here. And this one also has like a place that I can fit bloomers. So that's an advantage. But I ran into the same problem. It's still kind of too big and too awkward, and my exterior building skills is not that great. But I do like the interior. So I tried scaling it down even more, and this like exterior isn't finished either. So it does look extremely bad. So yeah, but this is like the scaled down version. It looks kind of sad, to be honest, compared to the other one. Man, this is so sad. Okay. Okay, but when sorry. Right, sorry. So when building this and trying to like fit the exterior to this thing as well, I kind of had the realization that, man, am I terrible at exteriors. I'm just so bad at it. So that kind of got me towards another idea. So what if I were to build like an underground city? Like with pathways and roads that are all underground, but it gives it like a really unique kind of vibe. But then also you solve the problem of not having to build like phenomenal exteriors. Like you have to do facades at maximum, so I'd have to spruce this up. Um, but yeah, that's my plan. So I'll jump back into the survival world. Be right back. Okay, so I'll have to be mindful that the temporal storm is coming. But I kind of want to go with the underground theme. I think that would be quite like unique if I manage to pull it off the way that I imagine it. Um, so I'm not sure if I'll start digging. I do have a space down here, which I could potentially use. It might even be the like correct dimensions and everything. So we might have like a perfect fit right here. And I guess the way I imagine me doing it is like having some stairs down towards the underground city and like start building tunnels and connecting everything, and I don't know, just making it a lively city but underground. Um, so I think I'm gonna go with that actually. I had a thought earlier that I'd ask you guys what you guys thought, but even if you think I should like do an exterior, I think I wouldn't really be able to pull it off that well. So I think the best idea is just to start, and I guess I kind of already have started a bit here. Like we have stuff underground, and I don't know, I'm not really happy with how everything looks now. So or I'm gonna have to spruce everything up, obviously. But one like downside with the underground stuff is that I cannot really utilize the windmills all that well. So I can't exactly remember, but I think they can go up like super high and you'll be able to utilize the wind a lot better. But yeah, so let's get started. And honestly, like seeing this, I think this might be like the perfect size for everything, and I already have a lot of the stuff in here. Okay. Um, yeah, I think honestly, I can't exactly remember the exact uh, dimensions of the space that I had in my creative world. But I'm gonna go look it up real quick, and then if necessary, I'll like start digging out the area that needs to be dug out. And if not, I guess we'll just start to replace some of the walls with bricks. So yeah, 1 second. Okay, I just went ahead and checked, so it's supposed to be 7 by... Is this 7? Yeah, 7 by 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'm gonna have to dig it out. And I guess I could do it this way. Yeah. I can't really do that. Don't have the space for it. I'm gonna have to get everything like stored somewhere. Okay. Or for the moment. Alright. So let's start digging out a bit. So the reason that I haven't uploaded anything for the past like 3 weeks. It's been a long time. And it's because I've just been like absolutely cramming studies. I had an exam today, which went good, and I had an exam this Tuesday as well. And this exam that I wrote today was the linear algebra one. And I went away with it feeling good. And then later on in the day, the solutions got released, and it looks like I'm 100% certain that I will pass the exam, which is a great feeling. But an even better feeling is that I passed my statistics exam, the one that I wrote this Tuesday. So yeah, basically once I like finished writing my exam, I like started my phone again, like booted it up again, and oh, can I actually touch this? It seems like it. I basically got greeted with a passing grade from the exam, which was an amazing feeling. I honestly thought I would fail that exam, and I like pretty much almost did. I'm not really proud of the result I got. I'm more so relieved that I passed and I won't have to do it again, retake the exam. Which, from the situation that I was in, I was honestly ecstatic that I passed it, and it seems like I will pass this one as well. So I missed 2 weeks of studying because I was sick. Do I need... I need mortar for that. Yeah, so basically I missed 2 weeks being away. And like the first 2 weeks I had a lot going on and I wasn't really studying that hard. So it's a miracle that I have been able to walk away from this situation, and I've been working hard. Like as hard as I've ever been before. Like it's definitely been like a period that I've learned a lot from. Both like from the classes that I've taken and like just personally. The fact that like hard work really pays off, which is an important lesson to learn. Um, but also I've learned my strengths, my weaknesses, and my limits. Um, yeah, the limits. Hold up. Is this quicklime already? Sorry, I'm kind of trying to cook into quicklime, and this is lime. Oh, I need quicklime. Sorry. How do you make mortar? slaked lime. Okay, slaked lime is made with quick lime and water. Okay, so I've already done that. And what was that? That was 4 quick limes with 1 liter of water, so I need 2 liters. But yeah, I've definitely learned like my limits and how far I can push myself and how far I can take it until I need a break. So mortar, can you make this with any sand? Chert sand, I think so, so I'm gonna use that, or I'm at least gonna try it. It might have to be that special type of sand. Yeah, no. Okay, so I'm not really in the mood to go look for sand, so I'm just gonna use the valuable limestone sand that I have. If I need more, I'll just travel a measly 20,000 blocks, or no, it was 10,000 I think. $64 mortar. Okay, that's a lot. But I'm gonna need a lot. Alright. Did that? Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna need more food. But yeah, I've learned a lot during these 2 weeks. Like about myself. Which has been really nice. Like, as much as I've like been under pressure or like stressed, I feel like it kind of paid off. It all kind of paid off and worked out in the end. And I've been kind of sleeping bad these last couple of days because I've been so stressed out. So it's nice to have everything behind me, and I've basically passed the first 2 classes this semester. I also, during the downtime, found a YouTube channel, which is a bit, what would you call it, unorthodox. Okay, that's weird. Can you not be supported by the... Okay, strange. Yeah, it's a bit unorthodox. The YouTube channel is called Alicia Long. Not quite sure. But it's basically just a guy sitting outside on a chair, smoking a cigar, like talking about life. I don't know. I don't know. I've just really appreciated it. Like I just put it on and kind of relax. It kind of gives me the same vibe as reading, but without any of the kind of mental, not really stress, but like reading is kind of like mentally taxing in some way. But it gives me the, or it has given me the same like kind of a relax your brain, or it's kind of hard to explain when I say that reading relaxes your brain, but like reading before you go to bed like makes you sleep easier, better. I don't know. but kind of that vibe. But that guy, he's a special guy for sure. He's really funny. He has some really like interesting concepts that he just spits out, and yeah, I don't know. I think I've appreciated it. So I think one of his like most recent ones, I can double check this and make sure. But I think he talked about like just coming up with a bunch of random ideas and like entertaining the ideas and just like talking about them and being stupid like in general. Just go be stupid sometime. And that part I really resonate with. Like sometimes you just need to, I don't know, go around and have fun in some shape or form. Ooh, right, the temporal storm. I'll just block this off. And I will torch this place up. And also like to entertain these like dumb ideas or stupid ideas, but also to be able to share them with someone. And that part really resonated with me because I've had these like exact same ideas of being or like having incredibly dumb ideas or stupid ideas or like how would you even like come up with this stuff kind of ideas, and I've never really had anyone to share them with. And that's also kind of partly why I started this channel. To like, if I get some kind of thought, just like be able to, I don't know, voice it, even though it's incredibly dumb or stupid or whatever. Oh man. This distortion is messing me up. I'm getting kind of paranoid. I feel like there's a really big chance of something spawning in here, and if it does, I'm hoping it isn't like a big dangerous beast. But yeah, that's kind of what's been going on in my life currently. Ooh, also, I think I made a realization today. When writing the exam today, like walking out of it and feeling like, okay, I didn't answer everything, but the things I did, I feel really good about. It kind of made me like realize that in life you kind of need to learn to appreciate a challenge. Like, it was really fun writing that exam, and if I were to say that to, I don't know, some of my friends, I think they would look at me like I'm crazy. Like, it was fun sitting there and writing an exam, a math exam, for 5 hours, and like mentally exerting yourself for 5 hours. And yeah, maybe that like is correct in some sense. Like, ooh! Corrupt Bowthorn, okay. Damage tier 3! Man, that was a big beast. Okay. What? Okay. Getting kind of uneasy in here. Can I like... okay. did empty some of my inventory out. But yeah, maybe that's a bit like correct, like maybe it isn't the math part of it, but I think you need to learn to appreciate being challenged. And I kind of drew like a parallel with I'm gonna call him Elisha. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Elisha, that guy that I referenced earlier. Like people used to like hunt for food and like be challenged on the daily, like really challenged. And I think people today aren't really challenged in that sort of way, like really challenged, like really you need to basically exert close to 100% of yourself. So I think people have kind of lost the appreciation for a good challenge. And I've definitely, that's also one thing that I've walked away from this, that I appreciate the challenge. It was incredibly difficult studying for these exams. It was incredibly difficult writing these exams. But man, it's been good being challenged. It's been good having tested myself and learning what I'm capable of. And like I'm not gonna like put myself. Ooh, I thought you were dead. I'm not gonna put myself in that kind of situation again. Like, or at least try to not try my very hardest not putting myself in that kind of situation again. But some part of me has appreciated the challenge for sure. My inventory's very packed. Okay, I'm gonna place some of these molds into this thing. Do I have 5? No, this one just never placed. Okay. I'm finished with the bricking. Well, almost. I just need to finish the roof. Ooh, I'm not sure I can. Okay. No, I definitely can. But yeah, appreciating a challenge is definitely something that I've walked away from this period in my life, having learned. One thing that Elisha also kind of made me realize, or kind of taught me. Ooh! Hello! Ouch, yeah, that definitely hurts. They're all like damage tier 3. I wonder if it's because it's a heavy storm or if it's because I'm like further down in elevation. Hello. Man, they just keep coming at it. Yeah, okay, so what I was gonna say is one thing that he also made me I guess kind of understand. So there was one thing that I kind of stumbled upon a couple of, I don't know, years ago, 1, 2, 3 years ago. I was watching a philosophy video on YouTube, and I can't quite remember which philosopher it was about. If I had to guess, it would be Nietzsche, but again, not sure. If any of you guys are more like knowledgeable on this, please correct me. But one of the things was that that this philosopher said was that like the moral being, like the moral, I don't know, the moral compass, or the societal moral, I don't know, I'm phrasing this really poorly. But yeah, basically like the the moral standard today is kind of like the sheep. You know, you're kind to others, you have empathy towards others, you help others, you don't hurt others. That's kind of like been our moral standards for I don't know how long, but a very long time, I'm assuming. Or maybe not a very long time at all. It might not be this way at all, but that's how I've seen it. Like, yeah, of course you should help others when you can, or of course you should not hurt someone else. But this philosopher said that it didn't used to be like that. It used to be that the lion was the moral standard, or the moral be the moral guide. Like, you are the predator, you're strong, you get to do whatever you want if you're capable of it. And for the life of me, I couldn't understand that mindset. Like, I really tried to understand it, but I just couldn't. And I don't know, I go through life thinking, or like with the mentality of, okay, let's try and understand different. Ooh, that's a nightmare drifter. I'm not sure I want to fight this guy. Okay. But yeah, I really try and understand everyone and everyone's point of view. But, ooh, hello. Oh, that's just tainted. I thought that was another corrupted. So when I was greeted with that like kind of thought that the lion used to be the moral good thing. Like, it used to be the good thing to be the lion and like hurt everyone. I guess not like everyone for the sake of it, but I don't know, something to that extent. And I can't really convey it because I don't really understand it, but this guy Elisha kind of made me understand it a little bit. And I couldn't tell you in what way, shape or form. But I think I understand it a little bit more. Even though I still strongly disagree with it. But at least I can kind of see where it's coming from. And I'm not trying to say this guy is like advocates for being the lion, but he's a very strong guy, and Well, at least he looks strong. He looks very buff. Um, but yeah, it was just something in the way he said things that just made me kind of understand that point of view. But yeah, I don't know. This this hasn't been a very productive conversation. Uh, Anyways, I don't really have the brown daub. It's called daub. Yeah, so I need this thing for the floor, which I don't really have. Um, but yeah, I was a little bit productive today. So I'm gonna spruce this up. I do really like the look of the bricks. I think it looks really cool. I'm gonna fix this area. I think I'll like fill it up, because I don't like the way this looks at all. But yeah, anyways, stay tuned for this underground city that's coming. And thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.